Hey guys, it's Skulker3 and welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Blackwell Unbound. In the last part, we got Isaac Brown off to the place beyond the light, and we also met a rather unusual lady who calls herself the Countess, but we don't know anything else about her, and now we need to have Joey talk to Lauren, because we've been in this situation before. Come on, Joey.
Hey
It's
there.
not gonna bite.
Nobody that old should move that fast.
Just keep telling yourself that.
Joey, she could see you. How could she do that?
I don't know. But I think this case just got a hell of a lot more complicated.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was definitely odd. But, I mean, we couldn't catch up to her, so what can we really do? Well, we did have another case on that list of ours, over on 50... I read that as 53rd Street? I mean, I know it's 53rd, and it's a cursive R, but it really looks like an N to me, so it's just like, yes, good old 53rd Street. My favorite street.
Come on, let's get out of
and
here.
Right behind
again, I have already spoiled the surprise. There is indeed a ghost there, so at least we're not wasting our time with this one. But as you can see, since we no longer need to go to the promenade or Johnny Ivory's or anything like that, we can't. We're just plain not allowed. In any case,
Well, this is it.
Yep. All's quiet so far.
so the construction site we
The
can't
gate
seem
is
to
locked.
get into.
I can't get through.
So we can't get in, but we can! I mean, okay, that didn't really...
All right,
Joey
I'm
can
going
get
in
through.
to check it out. Stay close to the
that'll do.
wall.
Yeah, sure. Let me know what you find.
Hello? Anyone here? Ah,
Well, what do you see? Is it clean?
I'm afraid not.
Well, hurry up then. I feel stupid pressed up against this wall.
I mean, it depends how you're doing it, but if you just lean across it, you'd probably look a bit like a delinquent, as it were, but otherwise it wouldn't look that strange.
Hey there.
Huh? Could someone be there? Of course not. No one would be so rude as to enter without knocking.
Hey, lady. I'm talking to you.
No, the door is closed. Nobody is there. Only way in is if I open the door. And to
Okay.
do that, he'd have to knock.
Knock knock?
What? Nobody is there. The door is still closed and bolted.
Okay, that's not really gonna work then.
I'll be back.
No, we do fortunately have a door.
I'd like to see them try.
Let's even try what? Hey, Lauren!
Hello out there.
Lauren!
Joey, what are you doing in there?
Talking to a ghost.
I need you to do something.
What?
Hang on, we're just gonna see if she'll...
Do a little dance.
What? Why?
I'll explain later. Just do it.
Okay. What did that accomplish?
I can't believe you just did that.
I hate you so much.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Goofy.
However, we do actually need your help,
Hello
Lauren.
out there.
Joey, what are you doing in there?
I need you to do something.
It better be good.
Do another little dance!
Knock on the gate door.
Knock on the door. Why?
I'll explain later. Just do it.
A knock? Oh my, a visitor. Just a minute. Is my hair okay? It'll have to do. Hello?
Hello there! Well, it seems that she at least thinks she's opened the door. Come on.
Hello, miss.
Hello? Can I help you?
I'm Joey Malone, miss.
Well, Mr. Malone, to what do I owe the pleasure?
What's your name?
Excuse me?
Your name?
My name is on the door. If you don't know who I am, then why are you here?
That's not gonna help matters, is it?
I'm a bit lost. Can you tell me where I am?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Are you looking for a specific apartment or...
Apartment? You mean we're inside a building?
Yes? Are you feeling alright, mister?
I mean, I know it makes perfect sense, like, that she's in the wrong and she doesn't know, but just thinking of how this must look from her perspective as someone just comes up to her apartment and says, "Hi, are we in a building right now?" Just so bizarre.
You're not in a building, lady. Take a look around.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're on the 3rd floor. Look, there's the elevator down the hall.
Ah, right. Yeah, I see it. Are you sure you're feeling all right? I'd like to ask you some questions.
Look, I've had enough. I'm not going to stand here and indulge in idle chit-chat. Who are you?
You should probably know the landlord. And probably the gas man. Maybe.
I'm with the Census Bureau, and I have to ask you a couple of questions.
Where's your clipboard?
Excuse me?
I thought all census takers needed a clipboard.
No. Not anymore. Cutbacks.
You're not fooling me. You're one of them, aren't you?
One of them? Who is them?
I told you all before, I am not leaving. The only way you can drag me out of here is as a corpse.
About that. Okay, well, I think we need to get one more bit of information out of her before we move on, so
Joey,
I'll get that done.
I need...
It better...
Knock on the
I
door
need you,
again,
sir.
please. Yada, yada, yada. Because we learned from her that we're on
Another
the 3rd
visitor.
floor. Because we might need to know what
you
apartment
again?
she's in.
You're not in a building, lady.
What are you talking
And like how
about?
Dewey's not even looking at her
We're
now.
on the ground. We're outside.
You, sir, need glasses. Look at the door. It says D, clear as day.
So we now know that her apartment is on the 3rd floor in room D.
Thanks for your time, lady.
So we can presume
Yes,
it's
well,
probably
good
3D,
day.
as
They want to fight? I'll
most
give them
apartment clocks.
Did I leave the gas on?
That's not a thing. Going between complexes and blocks, and they kind of combine into one
They have
bizarreness.
no right.
In any case,
No
we might want to see
right.
what is inside this trailer in case it's important.
It says Seagram Realty. I guess they're the guys who own this construction outfit. Just a fan.
Okay, so we know this whole place is under control of Seagram.
Just
So
a
that
bunch
doesn't
of
tell us
drawers.
that much. Maybe
Oh, look, an ashtray. Maybe the kid should get a job here.
smoking is the only requirement, I'm pretty sure, yes. Let's look at the boot.
I can't make heads or tails out of this thing.
Nope, that doesn't tell us anything. What about this letter?
There's not much I can do with that except look at it.
And that's what I'm asking you to do, Joseph.
Let's take a look-see.
There you go. Okay, so
This lady is upset because she's been stiffed $5 a month.
Harriet
My
Sherman
guess is that she's
apparently
not
important.
too happy with the foreman.
Look at the date.
This
please.
letter was written only a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Harriet Sherman. I have no idea who she is, but any lead is a good lead.
Well, Harriet Sherman might possibly be that lady outside, but as always, we do have one way to find out about quite a lot of people that we don't know. Is we just need to head home, because clearly, Ghost Lady over here isn't going to be at all
So,
cooperative.
is it all taken care of?
Not yet, dear.
Slacker.
Who are you calling a slacker? You just standing there
Nope,
at the gate?
I can't.
Oh yeah, in this one you can't leave unless you tell specifically Lauren to leave. Whereas I think in the later ones you can leave with either of them and they'll both just get the hint to go. So, Harriet Sherman, you say? Also, one thing I should probably have pointed out before, because it's going to be important here.
It's my rainy day jar. I put some money in here whenever I think of it. It's a trick I learned from my mother. There's around $60 in here now.
It's quite handy that there's $60 in there, because you may recall the letter was asking
It's
for
my
about
phone book.
$60. And, unfortunately, we're not going to be holding on to that for very much longer. Harriet Sherman.
Got her. There's a phone number, but no address.
Okay, let's see if we can get any information from Harriet. Or Mrs. Sherman.
Hello?
Is this Harriet Sherman?
Who is this?
My name is Lauren Blackwell.
What do you want?
What do you want?
I'm calling from Seagram Realty.
Oh, why didn't you say? You've got my $60.
Yes, I do. But before I give it to you, I have to ask you a couple of questions.
Fine. Come on by and I'll answer whatever you want. 24 Rector, down in Battery Park City. Just buzz up.
So, Joey,
Yeah?
got any spare cash on you?
Sorry, left my wallet in my other pants. Probably the pair I was buried in.
I mean, it was worth a go, Lauren, but yeah, when you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Intangible? That's the one. You don't have much
Things I'll
time
do
for
a
carrying
case.
around spare change, or ability to carry around spare change. So, unfortunately, we're just going to have to use up our rainy day fund, which, is it actually there? I didn't spot it. Maybe it's just, like, nebulously in our inventory.
Come on, let's get out
Because
of
if
here.
we actually
Right
need
behind
it
you.
in our inventory and we don't have it, then the game is broken again. I don't think we need it, though. It should be fine.
It's open! I'm back here in the kitchen.
Harriet?
Mrs. Sherman, if you don't mind. You from Seagram Realty?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question.
you got my money?
What
I
is
wanted
this
to ask you a few
animal?
questions first.
You're welcome to ask me anything you'd like.
Like,
after you give me
dog?
the money.
Is
You
either a
got
dog or a
it?
cat?
I sure do.
Oh, I think
It's
I see it.
about
I think it's a dog.
time. Give it here.
Sorry, I know this was like
you
dragging
go.
with the importance, but I looked at the animal and I was like,
It's
I
all
can't
here,
figure it
sure
out.
Enough.
But I
I'd
think
say
it's a dog.
thanks if I hadn't had to fight tooth and nail to get it.
What teeth, you old bat?
Don't worry about it.
Something
Oh, I
tells
won't.
me that
Now,
this
you
conversation is
wanted
going
to
be
ask me
just
something?
delightful.
So tell me about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
Your name came up during an investigation I'm working on.
Investigation? Don't you work for Seagram Realty?
Not exactly.
Ah, you just use them as a way to get to me, huh?
Yep.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Oh, not at all. Just don't expect your money back.
Of course.
All heart.
Well, at least she's not reporting us to the police right now. Yeah, can you tell us?
What can you tell me about the construction site on 53rd Street?
You've been there. How's the old place looking?
It's a big hole in the ground.
Ha! Can only be an improvement. I used to live there. Then Seagram Realty bought it and tore it down. Going to build something new and fancy, no doubt.
Do you know
Oop.
anything about a strange
I
old woman
didn't mean to
wandering
click that
the
one, but
streets?
here we go.
Funny you mentioned that.
Really?
I once saw a strange old woman wandering the hallway back in the old building. I yelled at her to leave, and she did. I doubt that she was the one you're looking for, though. World is full of strange old ladies, not unlike myself.
Okay. I think I like you a little bit more for your sense of humor with that one.
They kicked you out of your own home?
No big loss. The place was a dump. Plus, they wanted it so badly that they paid most of us a monthly stipend just to leave. Pretty generous, actually. I can almost forgive them for nearly robbing me.
So they paid you money to leave.
Yup. Like I said, it was a pretty generous deal. Building was about to be condemned anyway, so everyone was grateful for the offer. Well, everyone except for Mavis Wilcox.
Because the ghost we talked to at the construction site seemed to be very, very reluctant to leave her house. So,
Who is Mavis Wilcox?
A lunatic is what she was. She lived down the hall from me, so I know how crazy she was.
Why was she crazy?
She refused to leave is why. Seagram was offering her a fortune, but still she refused.
Why did Mavis refuse to leave?
She was a lunatic. I believe I already established this. A total shut-in. The prospect of leaving her little apartment terrified her. I'm old and feeble. If I could manage the move, she could have. Of course, it doesn't matter now.
Did they ever get Mavis to leave?
Oh, you could say that. Yes, you could definitely say that. She left all right. Left the entire world, in fact.
You mean
a
she
lot
died?
of people in these games are very
Yes.
macabre
Someone
when talking
broke
about
in
someone
and
else's
choked
death.
her to
Like,
death.
oh yes, turns
Right
out
in
she
the
left
arms
this
of
world!
so
Ha ha ha!
I'd call
The
it
person is
ironic
dead.
If it weren't so tragic.
Can you tell me anything else about your old building?
They keep clicking the wrong
Riddance
things.
is what I say. I lived on the 3rd floor. Everyone on the street could see me. I like my new place much better.
Did they ever find out who killed Mavis?
No. Some street kid, most likely. Thought the building was empty and went in to steal whatever was left over. Didn't count on anyone being there. bumped into Mavis, then had to kill her. Happens all the time.
All the time, I remember. All of my neighbors were killed, and I laughed about it for days.
How well did you know Mavis?
Like I said, I lived just down the hall from her, on the 3rd floor. I didn't know her well, but she did get some mail just before they smashed the place up. I took it, just in case a relative or something came looking. But it's been 6 months, and nothing.
Do you mind if we steal her mail?
Can you tell me
I lived on the 3rd.
Stop clicking the wrong thing, please.
anything
There we
else
go.
you can tell me about Mavis?
Just that she lived on the 3rd floor with me.
Well, we already
There's
established
nothing
that,
else.
but thank you regardless. Yeah, can we...
Do you still have Mavis's
Can we be
things?
thieves,
Yes,
please?
I do. Such as they are. There wasn't much, just that envelope on the counter.
Could I look at it?
You knew Mavis?
Sort of. Yes.
Well, you
I
might
know
as
her
well
ghost.
take a look at them. Nobody else has come looking.
She's very au fait with just giving these complete strangers the only remaining thing of
Thanks.
someone who died. But, in any case, we've got what we needed.
Goodbye, Mrs. Sherman.
Don't mention it.
Seriously, are you a dog? I can't tell. I can't tell. In any case, we got something new, and in the next part, we are going to look into this little envelope we received, but for now, I'm going to end it here. So thank you guys very much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow for part 5 of Blackwell Unbound. See you guys then. Goodbye.